Hi there everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for liking and commenting. Thank you for being yourself, being honest with yourself. I want to thank God today for a beautiful day. I want to thank Jesus for teaching me discernment, teaching me how to be patient, and teaching me that in order to make changes, I have to make the change with myself first. Thank you for teaching me how to be kinder to others when those are not so kind to me. So I'm working on being kinder. I thought I was always kind, but I guess I need to be more kind because there are more people out there that are suffering with things that I forget that people suffer too. I know I'm not alone on this planet. I know I'm not alone on the healing journey. I know I have many friends. I know I'm loved. I'm beginning to love myself more, and I'm beginning to step past my own insecurities, my own fear. I'm learning to open up my heart to receive love as I give it freely. I'm going to read the prayer for us today. Dear God, I ask that you bless the channel and all my subscribers and anyone that may stumble across my channel. May your love cut through any darkness in our hearts. I ask for clarity and guidance for all of us that find the channel. I ask you to watch over all the people that cross my path and your path too, wherever you may go and wherever I may go. I ask for blessings of good health, abundance, clarity, and discernment in all areas of our lives. I ask for our hearts to be open to love and acceptance. I ask that we're guided to do the right things at all times for the good of all. I ask that you clear and release all things that are blocking our soul's growth. We are whole and complete. Our energy helps heal others, and we are one with our higher selves. Amen. So I'm going to call from the Archangel deck first. And I've cleansed and blessed all my cards and my space and found peace within. And realizing the changes that I want to see in others, I need to make in myself. And that's when Jesus guided me to Joel Osteen's sermon this morning about asking God to change me, change the things about myself I don't like, and to be kinder to others that are not so kind to me, because everybody is suffering and everybody reacts in their own way or responds in their own way, and that's what being human's all about. The first card out is Archangel Raziel, and it's clairvoyance. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken so you can clearly see heavenly love. I'll pull one from the Goddess Oracle deck. We got Goddess Peel, Divine Passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? I'll pull a couple cards from the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards to see what the collective may need to know today. The first card out is Miracles, and it's card number 33. We tend to perceive miracles only when our personal desires are met, and yet when we look back, almost all of us will be able to recall a crisis or a challenge that ultimately proved to be a miraculous turning point and an extraordinary gift. This card asks you to see the miracles surround you right now and in every situation. And we have Worth the Wait, and it's card 65. Is something or someone not moving forwards as fast as you would like? This card is here to reassure you. Hold fast, be patient. The best things in life are worth waiting for. We have the Beetle. We have good fortune coming our way. We got the Star. We got guaranteed success. And the Well. Family wishes come true. I'll take these two here, or these three. Okay, we got the month of May and the month of August. So you could have gone through something in the month of May or in the month of August, or you could have something coming to you in the month of May or August. And we got marriage. Lucky ladies, lucky gents. I'm just called to cut this deck. We got Wolf Moon. I will watch over you, and it's card number 1. God is always there for us, even in our darkest times. When we feel he's not there, that's when he shows up even more to show you what you need to know. And then we got the Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. You may need to go out by yourself, and buy yourself something that you deny yourself. There's no point in denying ourselves treats if we're worried about our body image all the time. It actually prevents us from losing the weight that we so want to lose. So instead of rejecting the need to go and have an ice cream or a piece of chocolate or a slice of pizza, just go out and have it. Nobody says you have to consume the entire store. Just go out and have your treat, because you have a right to feel good. Everybody has the right to feel good, and it shouldn't, we shouldn't all be so fixated on our body image, even though that's what we are faced with. And as long as you feel good inside, I believe that's the most important thing. And just to love your body and say thank you to your feet, your legs, everything, everywhere you go, your hands, where do they take you? What can they do? What can you craft? What can you write? You can heal people. So use your hands, use your body as a vessel for a healing, like a magnet, and you can put out your energy or you can take in the energy. And because there is a lot of negativity energy in the air, you may be absorbing that negative energy into your own body and feeling sadness, depression, not feeling like you have the energy to take care of yourself. You, or we all need to realize that outside influences do influence our body chemistry, like the vibrations that we're feeling. And if there's no reason why you're feeling, awful or out of sorts, then you have to tell yourself that you are picking up on the energy that's out in the air and you need to transmute it. Just give it to God and ask God to heal whoever needs his help. Ask God to go into the hearts of others that may need it. They may not even have the strength or even know about God or Jesus. A lot of people don't know about God or Jesus because they've been trying to eradicate that for thousands of years. They never wanted Jesus to save people and show him, or him to show them how to free themselves from their own self-talk. When the voices start going, sometimes it's hard to shut them off. Sometimes, people send energy toward you because they don't like you. And that's when God said to me today, or Jesus and God said to me today, about being kinder to those that may not be kind to you. So, and that will actually set you free when you realize where all the energy is coming from and how to process it. We got Pleiades. You could be on a double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So work on yourself first, because if we don't uplift ourselves first, how can we help anybody else? And if you're thinking, you want this person to change, or you want that person to change, well, there's obviously something in you that needs to be changed. So if we all just focused on our own selves, instead of looking at others and seeing something that could be wrong with them, the thing that you see wrong with them is what you are dealing with in yourself. And we become angry at that. It's hard to look at somebody and then realize that we have those problems. So be gentle with yourself. Expect miracles. Expect change. Expect that God and Jesus are real. They are real, 100%. We are all connected. And a lot of people don't know how to channel their emotions or their energies. All they know is anger. All they know is jealousy. All they know is envy. And once they realize, or you realize, or they realize, or we all realize that all those low-vibed emotions that we grew up with are passed down from generations before us. And we just don't know how to discern what is ours and what is theirs. This is my thoughts, my opinion. And then the next card we got was, don't dim to fit in. And how are you dimming your light to fit in? We all have to learn to be whole with ourselves. Learn to love the light that shines within you. There's nothing wrong with it. It's completely normal. That's your life force. And if you don't shine your light, then you're not living your life. We can search outside ourselves for love, for acceptance, but we'll be constantly searching for it. We need to really learn to love that light that's within us and see how special that is, and realize that you do heal people. You do lift people up. You are working with God and Jesus. And without them in your life, you will get very worn out. So many people want to be the number one. They want to be the next big hit. They want. It's this incessant need for wanting to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be looked up good. Well, I'm telling you right now, when you start to look at yourself as you're already there, that God sees you as his shining light, that you have the qualities within you to make the changes you want to see. And that starts with yourself first. And that's the only way that you're ever going to find peace in your heart. We can want a spouse to lift us up, or we can think that we need a spouse to make us happy. But if you sit waiting for somebody to show you the love that you love in them, and they never call, you are completely giving your power away and depleting your own life force. Then we have the peacock, to raise your standards. When we raise our standards, we raise our vibrations. When we raise our standards, we see in us what we want other people to see, or want people to accept. Once you accept yourself, then your standards just naturally will increase, and you will start to attract people of the same qualities and the same emotions. If we continue to give our power away, we're going to continue to draw people into us that steal our power, that are false, that are narcissistic, that just want to see you lift them up and they leave you behind, and you're empty. You feel empty. So give all your love and your light to yourself, because you need it right now. You need to heal yourself. And remember, the vengeance is God's. It's not yours. And when you express that anger or vengeance towards someone, you actually are hurting your own body, because you're just so tense. You just don't know which way to go. So I'm taking my own advice and the advice of God, and spending time healing and working through this generational trauma that I've been carrying around for absolutely long enough. But it's a healing journey, and not everything gets done just like that. You may need to dive deep into your soul, into your heart, into your mind, to find the clarity that you're seeking, to find the discernment that you're screaming to have, to be the better person. And know you are that person that you're seeking. If you love yourself the way you're looking outside yourself, you will 100% draw in the love that you need, because you will be filling up your cup into your own body, into your soul, into your heart. And then you can ask God and Jesus if you need more. They will always be there for you. Our angels are always there for us. They're just waiting for you to reach out and say, hey man, I need some help. That's all you got to do. You don't have to say any kind of special prayers or anything. You just ask. And once you know that they're there, you will receive everything that you desire. And trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Your mind, your voices. The voice of God is good, is loving. The voice of the dark, that's the spirit of jealousy, frustration, envy, greed. I don't know if I said anger, but anger too, again. Gluttony. A lot of times we eat myself included, my mom suffered from it as well. Eating to soothe ourselves, or, my mom told me stories about not having adequate enough food to eat. So, and I'm sure my grandmother went through that, and my great-grandmother went through that. So what ends up happening is you tend to overeat or overstore food because it's in your body that you went without. So your body instinctively, just out of habit, will store food, will overindulge in food. And one thing I stopped doing, which was extremely hard because, who doesn't like pork? I stopped eating pork. And the reason why I stopped eating pork is because of a phrase in the Bible, and I don't know the exact one, but when Jesus cast out the demons from people, he sent them into the pigs. And that's why they say to not eat pork. Bacon, ham, whatever way pork comes to you, don't eat it, because that's where everything goes. And I think that was part of the magic that Jesus did, and that's why we were told, don't eat the pork, because when we cast out all the evil goes into the pigs. And that's just my thoughts. You do what you want, you eat what you want, but maybe pay attention. How do you feel before you eat the pork? And then how do you feel after you eat the pork? And that's what did it for me. It was how I felt before I ate it and how I felt after I ate it. And I'm telling you, after I ate pork, I suffered gravely with anxiety, high energy, paranoia, anger, sadness. Can you imagine for 1 second how most of the animals that we consume are raised? And just think for a moment. That animal has feelings, regardless if it speaks to you or not, or walks on 4 feet. Animals feel, and their living environments and the things that they're surrounded with have a huge effect on the meat and on us once we consume it. So the next card we got up was leadership. Set your goals. Focus on what you want to see happening in life. For your life. Don't even worry about the outside life. Just worry about your life. How do you want to see your life? What changes do you want to see happening? Do you want sadness and darkness, or do you want happiness and lightness? It's a choice. It's a choice we all make from the moment we open up our eyes. So I ask you, for yourself, the moment you open your eyes in the morning, say, thank you, God, for another day. How can I serve you? How can I be of service to others? And sometimes being of service to others is healing yourself first. Because once you're healed, then you can heal others with your words, with your actions, and just with your energy vibration. And then we have the dragon. Discover your courage. Sometimes that's a hard thing to do. A lot of times in life we've all been shut down and not told to show, not to show our emotions or our weaknesses or asking for help or our needs being met. But it's okay. You're not alone. There are many of us out there working through our own past issues. You're not alone. We got the elderly. It's card number 63. To forget the elderly is to ignore the wisdom of the years. So many of our parents have suffered so much trauma and not knowing how to deal with it. And then they've died and gone to their grave with all this hurt and sorrow in their hearts. All that stuff that they've held on to, all that trauma is what actually causes you to age, for your body to break down, to get diseases. We have to help our parents. And if your parents are passed over, Louise Hay does this meditation about imagining your parents as a little child and looking into their eyes and seeing the tears, and all they want to do is be loved, be accepted. And I encourage you to go and find that video, or just go in your mind and visualize your parents as a child, and just imagine for 1 second what their life might have been like. And I want you in your mind to visually see your parents. I want you to wrap your arms around them. I want you to tell them that they are loved, that you love them, that you're never going to let anybody hurt them. And then I want you to imagine them shrinking down, small enough to fit into your heart, and place them there. And realize that the love that you carry within your body goes to them in spirit and heals them and sets them free so that they can go to the light or go on to do whatever they want to do. And we have ego. And it's card number 35. It's just like the dust in the eyes. Without clearing the dust, we can't see anything clearly. So clear the ego and see the world. On that note, that'll be my final card for this reading today. I'm very grateful you're here. I'm not going to tell you what your ego is, because that's up to you to figure it out. It's not up to me to judge you. God bless you guys. Thank you for being here. It feels good to be back. God bless. Take care, and I love you guys.